So good day everyone. Today we will be having our video assignment regarding our activity that is all about creating control diagram. And this is a video assignment from our subject EE311. So in this task, we will be creating a diagram of a specific system intended to create a function. And this diagram that I will be making is a forward reverse diagram or circuit using the EKTS. So let's start in making our diagram. So first thing to do is insert our power supplies. So this is our line 1 and insert a neutral. Next is let's insert our power buttons, which is the stop button. And in this case, we will be using this switch, which is the SPDT. We will insert it this here. Stop. So this stop button, I will be inserting two stop button because this is for the emergency stop, and this is for the stop for our forward and then another one is for the reverse. Here, let's put it down here. Next is the switch for the reverse. Next, let's insert the normally open contact here. And also, let's insert a normally open contact in the reverse and the normally closed for the forward and another normally closed for the up here, another here, and another here. Then next, let's insert our relay or our conductor. What else? For the lamps, so we need pilot lights. So I will be inserting pilot lights here. Where is the pilot light? A lamp. Oh, here. This is the lamp. So I will be inserting 4 lamps or lights. And these lights will be used as one of the parts of our circuit. So this is here. So let's start for the labeling. I will first label so I label it line 1. This is for the neutral. This is for the emergency stop. This is for the forward stop. This is for the forward. And then this is for the reverse stop. We can adjust it. And then, sorry. Next is, this one is for the forward. This is for the reverse. This is for the reverse. Then since we have here forward and this is for the reverse. So this close contact is for the reverse, since this is for the forward rather. Since this is for the reverse circuit, here this side we will be inserting a close contact for the forward. Pero if mo under ni siya, mo open ni siya, so if mo under ni ato ang forward, mo open ni siya, so musta pa nga to ang kurente or ang flow sa current na to dira. So dili mo open na to ang reverse. That is the purpose of our close contact dira. The next is for the reverse ni diri. And then here we can connect it for the forward, and this one is for the reverse. And then these are the lights. So done. We are done in labeling, so we can do the wiring now. So we can straighten our lines or our wires. Just adjust it. to make it more presentable. So our SPDT will be connected for our push button, and then this terminal is connected here, and then connected to our contact, our relay, and then this is parallel to our switch, and our lamp is parallel for our here. And then this one is connected in another terminal, and it is connected here. Next, for the reverse part. So same wiring. This terminal is connected here. Then parallel siya sa tuang switch. Para na ay ka-flowhan or na ay way ang flow sa tuang current. Then these are the pilot lights, and we can change the colors for our pilot lights later. We can connect it here, and since we have here our neutral, so mo na siya connected dada, then kanya to na siya connected eh. Na. So manata sa ato ang diagram diri. So next atong himuon ang ato ang kuan for the motor. So we will be needing three-phase supply and the three-phase motor, and of course our normally open contact, the triple normally open contact, and we need two because the first one is for the relay, for the forward, and the other one is for the reverse. So let's do the wiring. We can adjust it para presentable siya tanawon. So this is for the forward here. So next is for the reverse. So the first line is connected to the first, second, adjust lang sa nako. The next is this one connected here, and then it is connected for the third line. So it is connected here. Ay, sorry, murag bali siya. So we can adjust it. Kanidi ay siya diri. Then reverse man di ay ni siya. So we can check it through running our simulator or simulation na to. May bawaan na to if sakto nga to ang circuit or dili. So here. So we are done. So let's just label it. This is for the forward and this is for the reverse. This is our power and this is our motor. So we are done for the wiring. So let's try to run our circuit. So here. So as we can see, if we start running our circuit in EQTS, in real life situation, it's just like we are on or atong gi-on ang ato ang breaker. So once pag-on sa itong breaker, our lamps here, or our pilot lights, automatically mo on. These lights will be intended for just a basis for telling us that our motor is already running. Our circuit breaker is already on. So sa kaninga side, since ang ato ang color sa ato ang lights diri kay purple ba ni siya nga na pagka ato sa i-stop ha ato sang ilisan og color magenta, rather magenta. So let's we can change the colors. So we can say this color will be red, and this color will be green, and this color will be blue. So if we run it, pasabutan na if i-on na to tong breaker mo on na nga to ang red lights. So naa na tay current nga ni dagan, pero ang atong motor is wala pa nag-function. Pero indicator na siya nga okay na mo under ang ato ang motor. So if we on here our forward nga push button or switch, as we can see, our motor automatically runs in a clockwise direction. And our light here, ni-on na siya, which is the color blue. It is an indicator nga run na nga to ang motor in a forward direction. And then, atong i-stop, so balik siya sa red nga light. And then for the reverse, we have green color. So it is also an indicator nga ni-run na nga tong motor in a reverse direction. And then we can stop it here and balik siya sa red light. So that is the use for the lights. And then if there are circumstances nga nag-on ang atong forward and then there is an emergency, so we can use our emergency light to automatically off our circuit. Bisag sa reverse po siya, applicable sa dato ang emergency stop. So this emergency stop is applicable for the two, which is in the forward and for the reverse. So now let us explain each part of our circuit. So the first one is the push button, or what we call the start here, the start button and the stop button. So as we can see here, we have our emergency stop and our forward stop. So let's just focus for the forward stop. So this, and also we have here start button. So since akong gigamit diri kay switch man, so pwede ra po siya, pero prefer na ko ang switch in this circuit. So this push button commonly used in motor control application to start and stop motor, as well as to control and override process functions. It operates by pressing a button that opens or closes contacts. So this push button will on and off our circuit, simply as that. So mo na siya ang function sa push buttons na to. Next is for the normally open and for the normally closed. So these are the contacts, normally open and closed contacts. So these contacts may be either open, in which they block current flows, or close, a condition which allows current flow. So as we can see here, if we on our switch, di ba open man ni siya? If atong i-switch on, ni close siya, it means ang current flow na to ni agi diri. So gihatagan niya ang chance nga ni moagi diri ang current nato padung sa ato ang lamp para mo-on ang ato ang lamp, and in order for our motor to run. So mo ni siya. And then diri, as we can see, ni cut siya, or ni normally close siya, in which it means ni stop ang current diri, so dili siya makaagi. So that is the purpose for our normally open and closed contacts. Next is for the overload relay or the contactor. Let's just stop our motor. So the overload relay or the contactor, it is used to activate the primary control device. So man siya nga to ang contactor or relay. So in actual circuits and actual application, we need an overload relay. Pero usually diri sa ato ang EKTS na ara may relay raman siya or contactor, so malang ato ang gigamit. So the function of that is to activate the primary control device. So it is also for the controlling for our motor. Next is the toggle switch. So this toggle switch is our SPDT. So SPDT akong napilian. So itong gigamit, so which is, it means that single pole double throw. So SPDT is the input terminal, has a one input terminal and two output terminal. It is a two-way changes switch in which the direct flow of current to one of the roads according to its position. So kani, if i-on na to, dagan diri, then stop. So mo ni siya two-way ang iyahang throw ba sa current, same as the relay. So if i-on na to diri, ang kuan diri moagi ang flow, ang moagi ang current. If atong stop, naagi pun siya current pero ang agi pa dong nasa first terminal, sa output terminal. So that is for the toggle switch. Next is for the emergency stop. Our emergency stop is also part of our push button, but this emergency stop is it is applicable for the emergency purposes, or there are circumstances that there are emergencies in our areas. So we can automatically use this to avoid some problems in our circuit. So next is, lastly, is the pilot lights. So we have 4 pilot lights. This one, the 2 reds, yellow and the green, the blue and the green. So these pilot lights, it provide visual indication of the status for many motor control processes, permitting personnel at remote locations to observe the current state of the operation. They are commonly used also to indicate whether or not a motor is operating. So as I have said, so these pilot lights will be our indicator if nira na nga tong motor or wala. So as I have put here, so na akong gibutan diri is red lights for the diri nga side, which is, it means nga naatay current nag-flow pero wala nag-under ang atong motor. Pero ig-on na to sa tong forward, natay blue, which indicates that the motor is running in the forward direction. And stop na to, if ato i-on ang atong reverse, our motor is natay green light diri, it means nga nag-on na tong motor in a reverse direction. So mo na siya ang uses or function sa ato ang pilot lights. So that is all for my control diagram. And this control diagram is the forward reverse control diagram. I am just applying the pilot control devices, and I made a control diagram using this one. So thank you for listening and have a good day.